Online scams wield a profound psychological and social impact, often leaving victims feeling violated and distrustful. The emotional toll can manifest as anxiety, depression, and a pervasive sense of vulnerability. Socially, these scams erode community bonds, as victims may withdraw from social interactions, fearing judgment or further exploitation. The ripple effect extends beyond individuals, fostering a climate of skepticism that undermines trust in online platforms, ultimately altering how society engages with digital spaces and each other. The psychological and social impact of online scams. How fraud disrupts lives and families. Introduction. Online scams are not just financial crimes. They are deeply personal violations that can have devastating effects on a person's mental health, family dynamics, and overall well-being. Victims often experience stress, anxiety, depression, and even post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, after falling prey to fraudulent schemes. Additionally, these scams disrupt family relationships, cause financial instability, and lead to social isolation. This article explores the psychological impact of online scams and provides real-world examples from different countries to highlight the seriousness of the issue. The mental health effects of online scams. 1. Anxiety and stress. Victims of online scams often go through immense stress and anxiety, especially if they lose large sums of money. They worry about their financial future, feel guilty about being deceived, and constantly replay the situation in their minds, wondering what they could have done differently. Example, the UK investment scam. In the UK, a retired couple lost over $150,000 in an investment scam, promising high returns on cryptocurrency. After realizing they had been deceived, they suffered severe anxiety and sleepless nights, fearing they would not be able to afford their retirement. 2. Depression and emotional distress. Victims often experience depression due to feelings of helplessness and loss. Many report that they no longer trust people, feel socially withdrawn, and struggle to regain their confidence. Example, the Australian romance scam. A 42-year-old woman from Sydney lost $300,000 in a romance scam. She had been in an online relationship with someone she believed was a businessman working abroad. When she discovered the truth, she fell into deep depression, withdrew from friends and family, and had to seek therapy to recover from the emotional trauma. 3. PTSD and trauma. Some scam victims develop PTSD, especially if they have lost their life savings or their identity has been stolen. PTSD symptoms include flashbacks, nightmares, difficulty trusting others, and hypervigilance. Example, the New Zealand identity theft case. A man in Wellington had his identity stolen in a sophisticated phishing scam. Fraudsters took out loans in his name, leading to years of legal battles to clear his record. The stress led to severe PTSD, and he reported having panic attacks whenever he received emails from unknown senders. The impact on families and relationships. 1. Marital and relationship problems. Scams can create tension between couples, especially when one partner blames the other for being careless or making poor financial decisions. Example, the USA lottery scam. A man in Texas lost $50,000 after falling for a fake lottery scheme that required him to pay upfront fees to claim his prize. His wife, who had warned him against it, felt betrayed and lost trust in him. This led to significant marital stress, and they eventually filed for divorce. 2. Financial struggles affecting the whole family. Scams often drain savings meant for important life goals such as buying a house, paying for education, or supporting children. The financial loss creates emotional distress for the entire family. Example, the UK pension fraud case. A retired man in London was tricked into transferring his pension funds into a fraudulent investment scheme. He lost over £200,000, leaving his family in financial distress. His children had to delay their university plans, and his wife took on extra work to support the household. 3. Social isolation and shame. Many scam victims feel ashamed and embarrassed, leading them to withdraw from friends and social activities. They fear being judged or ridiculed for their mistake. Example: the New Zealand online shopping scam. A woman in Auckland lost $10,000 buying designer handbags from a fraudulent online store. She felt so embarrassed that she stopped meeting friends and avoided social gatherings for months. The broader social consequences of online scams: 1. Loss of trust in online services. Many victims become overly cautious and distrustful of online transactions, avoiding online banking or e-commerce entirely. This fear can make life inconvenient and prevent them from taking advantage of legitimate digital services. 2. Increased risk of future scams. Once someone has fallen for a scam, they may be targeted again. Fraudsters often sell victim information to other criminals, leading to repeated scams. Example: the Australian repeat scam victim. A Melbourne man lost $20,000 in a fake stock trading scam. A few months later, another fraudster contacted him, pretending to be from a financial recovery service, promising to get his money back. He lost another $5,000 in an attempt to recover his initial losses. How to recover from the psychological impact of a scam: 1. Seek professional help. If you're struggling with stress, anxiety, or depression after a scam, consider therapy or counseling. Mental health professionals can help you process your emotions and develop coping strategies. 2. Talk to family and friends. Opening up to loved ones can help ease the emotional burden. Support from friends and family can be crucial in rebuilding confidence and moving forward. 3. Report the scam. Reporting scams to local authorities or online fraud agencies can help prevent others from falling victim. It also provides a sense of justice and closure. 4. Learn and educate others. The best way to regain control is to educate yourself and others about scams. Awareness is the first step in preventing future fraud. Conclusion: online scams do more than just steal money. They rob victims of their peace of mind, emotional stability, and trust in people and institutions. The psychological impact can be devastating, leading to stress, depression, PTSD, and broken relationships. Scams can destroy both your personal and professional life. They can leave you in emotional turmoil, break families apart, and push victims into deep financial crises. The best defense is awareness. Stay informed, stay cautious, and protect yourself so that no one can interfere in your life and make it pathetic. For regular scam alerts, prevention tips, and expert insights, subscribe to our channel today and join us in the fight for a scam-free world.